clothes on me, Chrome.
Hey, now that we're all here, I'm so scared, guys.
I don't know what happened in the last 40 minutes of the session.
No, it's fine. I'll fix that right now. We can
Okay.
fix that.
Please do.
Okay. Hello, my travelers. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. Let me put on some fucking music. Set a big of a tone. Oh man, I almost said I'm on cocaine right now. I'm on Coca-Cola.
Same thing.
I don't know why I immediately went cocaine. Alright, here we go. I'm on cocaine right now. So last session, you fought the giant white stag. It was a good time for all.
Dear.
Except for Penn, who it was explicitly just like a terrible time for.
Had 2 existential crises.
In a matter of like 30 seconds. Oh god. Okay, so after the deer fight, there was a long fight with the giant deer. After you killed the deer, or I guess Margaret kind of just disintegrated it with her arrows.
Like 100 points of damage or some shit.
She did a lot.
I'm proud of her.
I just got deja vu from the boat scene. Just one thing, just totally decimating it.
Just destroys things. Gotta have that failsafe in there. Except for that is literally just Margaret's normal attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so in love with her.
Pretty gnarly.
It's pretty good. Everyone took a break, and then you all hunted deer. No one unstrapped Penn from Lilith's Mad Max style. So Penn just kind of woke up to being strapped to a bear and blindfolded and running around hearing the sounds of deer dying around them. Oof, that's rough, buddy.
Very angry sounds of Lilith just chirping.
Lilith just fucking tearing into some animals. NBD. After Penn has a very traumatic day.
A nightmare and all sorts of shit. Anyway.
God, very bad day for Penn.
They lost their scarf. It was even worse. Anyway.
You hunted the remainder of the deer, for the most part, got most of them. Spent some more time kind of just packing them up, getting ready to leave. The rest of the Horntail had joined you up at this point. And Penn fed Chester? I said it again. It's Hector. God damn it. I called Hector Chester like 20 million times, and now I'm doing it again. Back on my bullshit.
Back at it again.
Penn fed Hector a deer, almost lost their arm. Instead, just lost a scarf.
No.
Yeah, this scarf right here, gone.
So Penn rolled a natural 1 on dexterity save for feeding Hector, and then a natural 20. So Penn almost lost an arm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They're fine.
Penn's alive, but disgruntled.
Mourning their scarf.
Mourning a lot of things. Penn is also the only one who fully remembers their nightmare, and just kind of that whole thing they had to go through with the deer and being a monkey for a little bit. And after the whole hunt was over and everyone had participated and done their thing, you guys headed home and went back through the giant tree portal.
I just remembered the body bags of holding.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
That's how we're carrying the deer. We have body bags of holding. That's
That's really, really good.
And God, Noah also almost lost a finger to fucking Hector. Hector was a ruthless bastard the last session.
Yeah.
No gods, no masters.
Only Hector.
Only Hector. And you traveled back through the portal, and I think I like wanted to really quickly be like, we're done, but we had some things to mix up with, so you're not back in the Marnshaw yet. If I said that last session, fuck it, that didn't happen.
You didn't.
I
We
know
just
we
left
went
the
through
portal.
the tree. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Like we were traveling on our way, but we didn't. I don't think we got back.
Yeah, you all exited through the tree portal again to a seemingly same place, but you don't know yet. It's just winter.
And Mara immediately frowned. I remember that. Still cold. Damn it.
Oh yeah, and Penn got Noah's jacket. His
Yeah.
trench coat.
Because the scarf was the only warm thing they kind of had, and
Yeah,
I was like,
Noah's.
you can take the jacket. It's you will drown, but you can take.
Just take it, please, please.
And they
Use
did.
it like a blanket.
They have to. There's no other way to use it. The
Just fucking drape it on top of Penn and
party member. 4 feet of difference and
Penn-
a coat.
Can we just like Noah's, I don't know, knees caps? Jesus.
Someone pull up the chart again.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
God. So yeah,
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, roughly knees.
Yep.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh my
Think
god.
about it. This
it's so small.
This jacket basically goes down to his knees or his calves.
Oh.
Yeah, so they are drowning in this.
No.
The jacket is twice as tall as Penn is.
Pennis has got this jacket draped
Honestly,
over their head
anybody
and is
could use
roaming around
Noah's
like a
jacket
ghost.
as a blanket.
Yeah. Just wrap the sleeves around.
I hate looking
gotta-
at this because Reverence absolutely loathes having to look up and Noah to speak to him. She hates it.
Noah's gotta have all his clothes custom made, right?
Yep.
God, yes, of
He
course.
doesn't have like a whole lot of clothes. He has a few sets of clothes because he has
God.
to get them custom made.
Rest in fucking peace, Noah. Noah, I've got one set of everything.
Well, now we know why he didn't hoard his money as wisely as Geo or invest it. He had to spend it on custom clothing.
God.
He wasn't hoarding
There's
it.
no
like-
big and talls in medieval times.
Shit.
Oh.
All right, let's stop looking at Noah's tall body. So, you begin on your journey back home to Marnshaw, unsure of how much time has passed after leaving the Feywild portal. It is note none of you lost any memories of the Feywild, and no one else seems to, as far as you can tell. It's pretty obvious, but you know. And I believe it's 4 days journey, roughly a week.
Mhm. And it was 4 days in Feywild, we determined last week, and then
Yeah.
it was.
I think it was a week. We'll just
How much time passed?
Yeah. So among this week, at some point, Martha White splits from this party, and it's not like a very big like, oh, goodbye, thanks, see you next year. It's kind of just like Martha White kind of just looks at Margaret and goes, see ya, and just kind of leaves and doesn't really acknowledge most of you.
All right. Reverence immediately feels a little bit more at ease.
And all of the wolf pack also, they take a little bit longer of like checking you all out one last time before they follow her. And
As they look at Merritt, he just waves.
they keep giving you this weird look like, the fuck? God, just don't know what the fuck to do with this one. And then leave.
Yeah, especially because like he definitely talked to them while they were, herding and hunting.
Yeah.
Just like, why the fuck? Anyway,
Yeah. Mother White probably isn't like so rude to just like ignore all of you. She probably gives you like a nod. And then leaves. But yeah, not like any kind of not like the meeting, right? Where you all kind of were like, we're the new people, hello. This one was just kinda like, bye, see you in a year.
All
there she
right.
go.
And you continue traveling for a couple of days, and travel is for the most part easy, as easy as it can be in winter. When married, you're obviously beginning
Sad
to
again.
feel it again, yeah.
Literally troops.
Depression is back.
Seasonal depression.
And after a few more days, Samuel splits from the group. This one is a genuine goodbye and not just like, bye guys, see ya. He waits until you set up a camp for like the afternoon to take a break, and sort of approaches everyone and says, well, this is where I hit the road.
It's certainly good to have you along.
He nods and says, it was a pleasure to be with you all. It was really lovely. Can't wait to see you again and have a good time.
Do take care.
No waves.
Samuel nods to you all and sort of gives his goodbyes to Margaret and Stella a bit more privately and personally, and you see them hugging, but you don't pick up on what they're talking about. And,
Hi, I read
they purposely face away.
All
Margaret,
right.
they are
Understandable,
aware
haven't I
you are
say?
not the only one who can read lips in this place.
Understandable, haven't I say? Me and at least Rizlan, I don't know who else out here fucking nosy as shit.
Yeah, Margaret is used to living with Rizlan, who nothing slides by.
God, I'm so in love with him.
So yeah, they all face away as they speak their goodbyes, and Samuel mounts his horse again and sort of bids you all a good farewell and says, "Bye, see ya. Who knows? Maybe I'll visit in the summer." And Margaret kind of gives him a weird look, but he just kind of smiles, waves her off, and like rides his horse off.
Remember, just throws up some deuces. That's the extent of her goodbye.
He doesn't catch them. He's
Okay.
gone. Alright. Bye, Sam. And you continue on your journey, and it's still easy. You get back to town fairly quickly, probably quicker than you're traveling down. By this point, you're just like ready to go home. So there's a few times where you're like, we could stop, and you're just like, no, I want to be in the house again. Oh my god.
Merritt's just like, please, just let me rest.
And yeah, you make it back into Marnshaw, and you make it back, and it's nighttime when you come back. So there's not a ton.
Fanfare.
Yeah, there's no fanfare really, and it seems just kind of like a sleepy little town that you've left. So,
I don't like the way you said seems.
I mean,
I don't trust you.
you still don't know how much time has passed.
Mm-mm.
God, I don't trust you.
So, you head back to the Hornhail, and everyone sort of disperses.
And you still got it wrong.
Dissipates?
Disperses.
There it is. Everyone disperses to their own places and heads off for the night, and yeah, you are all home.
Well, it's night. Winter's setting back in. And it's just sort of like, okay,
Yeah, Rivers just fucking goes and
Oh,
crashes.
good night.
On top of the bed, all clothes still on, door open, fucking...
Titty out.
No, not that one. Titty in, titty...
Titty's definitely in. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Like, on. Oh, sorry, you go.
Well, Mare just goes, sleeps. It's time. Depression nap set to on, but it's just sleeping.
Mood.
What were you gonna say, Noah?
Noah probably would have been like sleeping on Lilith on the way into town, and as Lilith just gets to the door, she just kind of plops down outside. She tanks out. So they're both just outside, just.
Oh no!
He's gonna freeze to death.
It is snowing, so
Rivers
it's just
does
like
nothing about this.
this is like the saddest Charles Dickens book or some shit.
This is some Charlie in the Chocolate Factory nonsense.
It's just like gentle snowflakes on these two forms as they slowly get buried alive.
If that happens first, Mare might, like, stuff would be like, Noah, did sort of, taps to wake him, maybe? Confirm that it's okay to just sleep in snow? It probably isn't.
Roll a d20.
Noah?
Wait, you want me to roll a d20? What?
There.
Ooh. Okay, with anything?
Nope,
Or
just
D20?
roll me a d20, my man.
Or space, D20. Can I even remember this? For some reason, my mind was like, am I rolling this right? True. Yeah, okay. Alright.
You give Noah a couple shakes and he does just not wake up.
Like, pokes his face forward time. It's like, you. Okay. Mirrod's so tired.
Okay, fuck that.
Fucking freeze to death if you want, bitch. I'm going to bed.
God. Alright,
You just
shouldn't
leave
have
him?
made me think about it. Here's the thing. Hold on.
Roll that d2.
Fucking
Yeah.
roll it.
I was actually hoping for the 2. Green is yes, do the thing, and then red is no in my mind.
Yeah, me too.
No.
Yeah. Merritt just cold-heartedly just, bye Noah, I'm tired.
Fucking alright, bitch.
Merritt
Also, I just want
frowns
to
and pokes
emphasize.
a few times, but
Remember when Noah sleeps, he's all scalied out, too. So he's just sprawled across Lilith, wings out, and everything.
just
I mean, he'll probably be fine. He's an ice dragon.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Frowning
would've
Merritt
been more
pokes him a
worried
few
about
more times, and it's
Oh,
like,
well.
okay.
Like, he's
Lilith
not
is
on
an
the
animal
clock.
that lives in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Lilith is her own space heater. We confirmed this a bit ago.
Lilith is the glue that keeps us all together.
Yes.
True.
But yeah, after like poking Noah a few more times, it's like, what? Yeah, all right, and goes on. He's so tired, and then sleeps.
Yeah. All right. So Noah freezes to death outside, and Noah is normal sleep because Noah's a fucking ice dragon.
He just wakes up earlier than the rest of us and is like, oh fuck, we got home. Why am I out here?
Yo, when we get home.
It's like when you fall asleep in your parents' car on a trip, except for your parents just left you in the car.
No!
Margaret, Stella, why?
They're fucking tired. Noah's an adult. Noah's older than both of them.
yeah. He's older than a lot of the party, even combined sometimes.
So yeah, you all sleep fine. Wake up the next morning.
Bath.
Stella and Margaret collect all of the deer that you've been carrying and sort of take them into their like upper living space, and you're not allowed to follow, and you don't want to know what they're doing up there.
But what if we did? We're not allowed anyway.
I mean, you could try. I will not stop you.
I mean, Merritt's not gonna.
Reverence
That's a
doesn't want
threshold
this.
he's not crossing.
No, honestly, doesn't care.
Yeah. So they take all of the like hundreds of deer carcasses upstairs. And you do not see them for the rest of the day, but you do have the rest of the day off unless you would like to do anything else, but you did just get back, so it's up to you.
Bath.
Beth. Yeah, you
The
can take a
longest. God, she's bath for so long.
She's bathed for so long.
Yes.
Reverence comes out and there's nothing left but bones.
She's wrinkly. She's pruned.
She's just
To
a shriveled
perfection.
up prune by the end of it.
She stays in there for a very long time. It's very warm. She's very happy.
Mhm.
I mean, Merritt mostly sleeps in and finally wakes. Barely.
Penn would like to go
Uh,
shopping.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Shit.
Shopping.
Just like to a bookstore or something. No one needs to come with if they don't want.
Merritt goes.
Alright.
After adjusting to look slightly better than he did just coming in. But yeah.
Even if this happens after Reverence gets out of the bath, she can't go because it's winter and she has to wait 6 hours for her hair to dry.
You don't want frozen hair?
Not particularly. She's got so much of it. It takes a very long time to dry.
Just sit by the fire.
She does. She like lays there with the hair splayed out, just chilling.
Alright.
Also, over the day, like, at some point, Noah tries to find a point where, like, nobody's in the showers and stuff. And he goes down and gives Lilith a bath in the shower.
Bless.
And after that's all said and done, he takes him as long as of a bath as he can.
Every time he just wants to fucking bathe.
So this is difficult because the entire guild is home
Yeah.
and has not been here to shower for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So
I
you
think it was
wait
more
like
3.
all day
Yeah.
long.
Figured.
He's kind of like you hang around and just like check in periodically and are like, anyone still in there? Fuck, and you just go back and wait.
He'll probably actually, at some point, he'd probably go in and take a bath himself
If
And-
it takes that long.
and wait. You know.
Man,
I just like
Yeah.
imagining he checks in and then goes back outside and Lilith is just rolling around on the dirt. He's just like, no,
Oh,
don't make this worse for us.
don't
God
make this
damn
harder
it.
than it's already gonna be.
chill the fuck out.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
you managed to get her to bathe by like
Yeah.
pretty late in the evening, but she gets a bath, and no one else baths was ruined, so it's good.
Yep.
Pen and Merit. Is no one else coming?
I'll go.
And Nowhere.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, you all leave to the downtown shopping area, which I don't know. Jess, have you seen the? Do you know anything about this map? Have you seen this map before?
Nope.
Oh my God, this is Marnshaw. Hello.
Yes.
All
It's a
right.
dog.
It's shaped
It's
like,
like
a
a
dog.
weird dog. This whole section here is the nose, and then it has weird eyes,
Ah,
and then the ears.
Ears.
I like the sound of you seeing it.
Yeah. It's the most important feature.
Yeah. So here, all of this in the middle is sort of the shopping district. This up here is like rich people. This is all fishing and sort of. There's a lot of bars in there for the fishermen.
The stink
then
zone.
Sailors.
You know. This and over here are living areas, and then this, where the party is guild territory. So it's
Gu-
the
the guild
Horned Hail.
zone.
Yeah, it's the guild zone. The Horned Hail's base of operations is here, along with like regular guilds. Like, oh, here's the Fisherman's Guild, and oh, we quilt here, and then here comes the Horned Hail, and we're like, oh, we've just got 200 fucking dead deer in our bags right now.
You're the ultimate
Fucking
hunters
Top
guild.
this,
Get fucked
bitch.
And this building right in here is where you were found in Zindelos.
my
I can't
birthplace.
remember if we ever knew which one Zindelos was. Good. We probably did and then forgot, but
It's in here. It's like right here. And trying to think, is there anything else? Leandra's Forge is this round one.
Yeah.
But all right. So yeah, you, Penn, Merritt, Nowhere, head out to the shopping district and shop through a few things. For the most part, at first glance, again, nothing seems on the surface level. Everything still seems, you're like, okay, this is fine, and you are like, I'm sure, maybe Merritt at least is like keeping a keen eye out for like, hey, do you have a date?
he doesn't know dates.
Yeah, does Merritt know the date? No.
No, he can't read a calendar.
So he's just seeming to try and find if fucking time has passed.
Merritt's the only one that would know that time does pass weird, so...
God,
I mean,
yellow fuck.
yeah. And he learned that the hard way. Well, I feel like I think it was briefly mentioned that time can pass a little bit by Thalia and Rizlan, because we talked to them about it. But
I don't know if that was a private conversation. I don't remember.
it was around the well, it was like when we were going through the Feywilds and we took a break campfire.
Oh,
think-
yeah. I think Merritt did ask
Yeah.
Rizlan and Dahlia in front of the group. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you should, if you remember.
Penn is
You
not
would-
bothered.
Yeah. So, yeah, mostly Merritt's looking out for, like, hey, how much time has passed?
Yeah, but he has no good indication. Unless we
Yeah,
do
there's
actually
people.
go visit Zindello or go over towards the docks and try to find Gio and company. But anyway,
But, yeah,
shopping.
you find, what store are you looking for?
I want to
Mm.
buy some paper and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you find like you find the bookstore that you've been to several times now, and they sell
The smart
know,
peddler.
the smut peddler.
Don't you fucking call me out.
I have to.
And you walk in, and the owner sort of perks up and looks at you and's like, oh, it's you guys again. Hey, it's been a little bit, and he kind of just goes back to his own business. And Mary, you're like, Has it been a little bit now? Huh? Yeah?
He's like, it's been a bit, huh? How long? Maybe not that long since you remembered us, but how long?
But yeah, pen, you find pen and ink pretty easily. Fucking paper, parchment, all the supplies you could need for writing.
I'm gonna get some of that stuff.
Yeah, it costs like pennies. It's not expensive.
Nice.
I'd say like 3 copper, but I will literally, like, if you don't want to break it, because I know I pretty much exclusively give you guys gold, don't worry about it.
No, I'll do this. Don't
All
worry.
right.
I have
Have
1
fun.
silver right now, so.
Oh god.
Also, want to recheck in on the infernal to common or elven or no, nope, not gnomish, common or elven dictionary.
Roll a d20 for me.
Okay, I will do that.
Merritt traveled around with, pen alongside this bookstore. Oh man,
No.
he just how he looks.
You look in the translation section, and there is neither infernal nor gnomish, and you briefly think that's kind of racist, and then you continue with your day.
Concerning.
What were you saying, Merritt?
Merritt just sort of idly looks through, kind of looking for like any more possible information in a book about the geography of world, Seiko, something. It's like, where am I? Where am I going anyway?
Also,
so
do you
like an
have a
atlas?
calendar?
He doesn't know what that is. I
God
mean, he
save
will
Merritt.
understand the concept, but I don't think anyone's ever explained it to him.
There's no
I-
calendars in the Feywild. Time is fucked there.
We killed a deer and it suddenly became daylight. Do you think it matters to them? No! Anyway, so yeah. No calendars. Geography.
So, like an atlas?
I think he actually like bought an actual map, but like literally all I can think of is like scholar books on geography, like descriptions.
Ah,
or-
so
So like an
guys.
encyclopedia.
Kinda, yeah, more
Tourist
like
guides.
that. Yeah,
A tourist guide.
Yeah, a collection of them, if you will.
Roll a d20.
Okay. Oh, Nat, get off of my screen, Nat. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you managed to find, like... Are you looking specifically for Sekko, right?
Sekko helps, but if it's just like general world, that's not a big deal. Like I said, he's not looking like really hard, but
Yeah, you find some stuff on the world, but all of it's very, like, general and not very helpful. But, when you look specifically for Sekko, you manage to find a book that's kind of, like, on the history of it. And it talks a lot about, like, locations and important people and places and stuff. And it has little pictures and it interests you.
Cute.
like Merritt isn't opposed to reading, but he loves pictures. So, yeah, buy that.
Yeah. Okay, it's, like, a silver.
Okay, down to 8 silver because I still have a few of those.
Nor would you like anything?
I got some journals.
Yeah, there's journals.
Can I pick that up? Like, buy it? I guess.
Yeah.
Can I get one of them? Can I get a fucking
Can I get a fucking journal?
Yeah, and like some pen ink.
Yeah, no. It's again like barely any copper.
Coppers. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say 5 copper if you want to put a price on it, but again, I'll give you the option to just be like, fuck it, because the gold conversion
it.
rate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the conversions
Fuck
are
it.
really weird. Don't worry about it.
It's cheap enough that it's like, it does not matter to me.
Thank you, Delta, for giving us that option at level 6 already, by the way.
Listen, just
It's so
cheap
powerful.
shit does not. I will level you guys up. That was the one thing I did not have time for.
Oh, thank
But
God.
you guys are gonna level
Whoa.
the fuck up.
Oh,
Don't worry about
wonderful.
God.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
boy.
really good.
I will add the extra details of level 7 later tonight if I have to. Or
God,
tomorrow,
I
but
added my
anyway.
level 4 spells like 3 months ago, and they've just been sitting here taunting me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, don't
boy.
worry anymore, cause guess what?
Thank God.
You've leveled up. Congratulations.
We have
Hell
access to
yeah.
the level 4 slots. Merit's going to be
Yeah.
casting everything at level 4. Yes! Okay. Anyway, back to business.
So yeah,
Honors.
you all buy your things. Anywhere else you would like to go?
I want to buy a scarf.
Yeah, no, Merit was beelining for that too.
Nora needs some jackets.
Yeah, like clothing section of this bizarre.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't wait for Seko and an outfit change again.
Yeah.
I've already
had
drawn
one, but I'm gonna get
Merit's.
another one.
Don't worry about changing his icon because the white shirt will be back. But anyway, yes.
Yeah, Pen and Mary, you've already bought clothes before here, so you're like, we know a good place, and you find the guy who sold Pen the dress and Merit the vest. And he welcomes you and is pleased to see you again, and it's nice. You got nice clothes here.
I look for a
Um,
scarf.
Yeah. You find Scarf easy, and it's not the same as your old one, and like as you look through the scarves, you're like, now I'm just kind of sad. Because you realize, like, definitely it's gonna take a few years to break it in like that old one. But you find one that's pretty similar, but it has a sort of like design at the end, and there's an extra tassel or something, and it's just slightly different enough, and it's like it feels a little fancy and stiff, and you put it on your neck, but you're like, I don't know what there's. I guess. Okay.
Pen is disappointed, but buys it anyways.
It is 10 gold.
Radical.
Mm,
Scarf acquired.
Merit, like, as Pin gets one that's similar enough, Merit gets one that's like a little different. Like it has a pretty little design or of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Just like look nice and good and cool.
Yeah, you get one of the fancier scarves that doesn't look like it was almost an old beat up scarf that Pen has been wearing for years. Like if you squinted your eyes.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get a fancy scarf, if you will. It's kind of silky and it's different, but it's nice. It's about the same price. Yeah, it's 10 gold.
27 to 17. So yeah, he buys it and then goes over to Pin. Goes, I know neither of these seem to be able to replace the one you'd lost, but not the worst thing. Sort of holds out the one that he bought.
Thank you, Merit.
It just nods with a smile. While they're there, Merrick goes up to the shopkeep and goes, "So, it is rather cold here, but I do have something of a question, maybe?
Please ask away.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Someone dispersed?
Siren.
Siren.
My siren. Is it the time where their computer just disconnects from the internet?
It probably.
Knock.
Maybe.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, it's fine.
Hi. Okay.
You good?
Yeah,
What happened?
Okay.
I dropped.
Ah,
Okay.
It's okay.
that's good.
Nothing happened with Reverence, right?
No.
No, she's
Reverend's
still
died.
watching.
All right. Well, understandable. Have a nice day.
Reverend is fine. She's warming by the fire. Don't worry about her.
Okay, then we're good.
Merritt, there with his shopkeep goes, I'm expecting to go on a trip to Seiko. It's where I've heard it's terribly warm. I know right now you only have what seems to be winter stock out mostly, but do you have any ideas or products that could help out with the heat I will soon face? Traveling that far?
I can take a look in the back. I can't promise anything. You are at least 2 seasons too late. But
I know.
I'll look. And he disappears behind some curtains quickly, and you wait a good 10 minutes, maybe 15. Just you wait a while, enough that you're like, kind of wish I didn't ask now. And after a while, he comes back out and is carrying a couple things. Sort of lays them out on the counter, and it's like a pair of shorts, and then
Short-
it's like some jorts. A couple of skirts and a few light shirts. A couple of really really light thin scarves as well. Everything just seems it's not a lot, but you can tell it's nah, this is all I have right now.
Yeah.
And he sort of gestures to you and is like, is any of this to your liking?
It sort of looks, said a few light shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Merritt at least looks him over, gets one, sort of stops, considers the skirts. Maybe. Takes one of them and fucking Jorts is the description.
No jorts.
No. I can't. If there was any other...
You don't want any booty jorts?
God, we'll lose it.
No. Yeah, Merritt takes this. It's like, these should at least work out. Thank you all the same.
My pleasure. How much what did you take? The shirt and anything else?
One of the skirts.
Okay. It's 35 gold.
God. Okay.
You get the feeling
No.
he definitely kind of scowled a bit, but you're also I did make him dig through the back, so.
You say that, Merritt doesn't. He's just like, I will take this price. Name your price, and Merritt is just like, yes.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Here's my money. Please take everything.
Yeah. And then, help Nora find a proper coat, because he might have still just been hanging on to Merritt's blanket this whole time.
Just been
is.
shuffling around downtown with a blanket.
What a move.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
I have
Nope.
a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that scarf Reverence bought a long time ago?
Mm-hmm.
What was it made of? What kind of
I feel
scarf
like
is it?
it's-
Is it like a scarf, or
I
is
believe
it?
it was like a silky scarf.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
Pretty sure that was it. Yeah.
Think
Yeah.
about outfit changes.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Thank you
Yeah.
for your assistance. Please continue.
Time to help
Nor.
our new friend.
There are plenty of winter coats within the store. It depends on what you want.
Any of them look like Yeezy season 3?
Oh my god.
Which Yeezy season are we going for?
There's
3, obviously.
Yeezys.
you find a rack in the back, and it is
Fucking Kanye West back there?
these clothes are fancy, and this is a lot of the stuff in here is hand tailored, but some of it is imported in, and these specific ones all have a little tag that says breezy.
No.
No!
I don't
But
think
the
I've
catch
ever
your
been
eye.
this happy in my life.
Oh my god.
You're gonna pay for some fucking expensive ass breezies?
Oh my
Is that
god.
genuine breezy.
Wait. Does Fantasy Kanye West design them? This is a real question that I need answered.
You just met breezy, so you don't know.
Fucking of course, fantasy Kanye West is it?
We had fancy. What was it? Holiday Inn? No.
Please
Yeah,
give
it
me
was Holiday
Fantasy
Inn.
Kanye
Holiday
West
Inn.
Delta. I beg you. Give me-
Probably.
Oh my god.
Buy some fantasy Yeezys.
Oh my god. How much is
They are $100 a coat.
Jesus. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Kind of longingly touch the breezy and leave.
basically?
I mean, most clothing this is not like extreme by any measure. Like a lot of the clothing in here is around that price or higher.
Yeah, this is the fancier sort of store. I will remind you, Pan bought a dress, Merritt bought a vest. They both cost a little bit. They're nice.
I'm pretty sure the dress
It's
cost like
nice.
300 gold.
It did.
Yeah. And then Merritt's.
Snatch that breezy out of fucking rack. Run.
You're
Please
stealing
Pay.
it?
Toupee. Running toupee.
Okay.
I was about to say, please don't.
You're gonna steal a breezy with your friends right here?
Please, the shopkeeper likes us. We fuck it up so often. Don't do
Merritt
this.
would stop you.
Yeah, you pay. It's a nice coat, and it keeps you warm, and you immediately feel at ease, and just kind of like fold the blanket up and hold it to your chest, and like, this is what it feels like to not have to wear a bed.
All right, but Jess,
Yeah?
after this session, I'm fully expecting you to go look through Yeezys and tell us which coat.
Do you...
Please.
Okay.
Like, you fucking send us a picture of a Yeezy coat, or else I'll be upset.
You're saying this like I haven't had it in mine already.
Okay, perfect.
It's literally on the Pinterest board.
I'm sorry for underestimating. I'm sorry for underestimating you. Thank you. Have a nice
It's
day.
okay.
Bust open Pinterest. On
Don't do that, you're right.
No.
Literally just fucking immediately goes to Pinterest. Let me see this coat.
Where? There's my friend.
How much is it again?
100.
Okay.
These are cheap.
God, I wish.
Yeah, so
So yeah, you all get the clothing that you have all desired. Is there anything else?
Hmm. Merritt's still back in full swing of winter, considers and is like, I don't know if I'm ready to face into with a smaller group. um,
You must have a bigger party to conquer Zendelos.
Bitch, you have multiple Yeezys on here.
This dungeon requires
Hey.
a party of 4 or larger.
yes,
Exactly.
you need a party of 4 or more to face Zendello just going, gracefully going down the banister. Or at least you tried last
I'm
time.
so worried about
that.
Zendello.
I am too, but I don't. Like, legitimately, I'm not ready to face
We can't
what's
do this
happened
now.
to him this time. Yeah.
I'm so worried.
But there's something similar. Unless they follow him, where it's like, I'm gonna go check Pier, maybe, and see if Geo and company are around. And
Thank you, Jesus.
I'm gonna follow.
I'm so fucking happy. I feel fulfilled.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I am.
So yeah, Merritt, you're going down to the pier?
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to go?
I will
I guess
go.
of Penn and Nor.
Yeah.
okay. Nor hasn't met Geo. Has he?
They have
No.
not.
Nope.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. So yeah.
So
go.
yeah. So you, Merritt, Penn, and Nor head down to the docks after being newly dressed and look like you've just been on a shopping spree. You're carrying around those like mall bags.
Fantasy mall bags.
And Merritt, you lead them down to where you last saw the ship was, while they were still kind of preparing it and like repairing the hull. And the ship is still there.
Hmm.
And as you approach, there's no one working on the outside anymore, but the plank is down to board the ship.
Alright, sort of
Not bitch.
looks. He like steps on the board, but then like before he actually goes onto the ship, he goes, "Hello." Sort of walks onto the ship.
The ship deck seems empty at first, and you don't really notice anyone around before after you call out like, "Hello, is anyone fucking home?"
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
You hear something bang below deck, and then the door opens, and you just hear Narar call up, "Who the fuck is on my ship?"
Pen waves.
I like to imagine. I like to imagine Merritt was like still on the board, almost going onto the ship, and then yells, and then he just does not go get on the ship. He's just on the board and he goes, "Well, I'm not on the ship technically. I mean, no offense, no harm."
Benji, why did you say wait real fast?
No, pen waves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you see Narar kind of come up from the hatch that you've seen them come up from before that leads to like the engine room of the ship, and sort of comes up, and they are just like, their arms are kind of covered in some sort of grease, and the goggles are on over their eyes, and they look like really dirty, and they just kind of like give you a look for a few moments.
Merritt just sort of gives a sheepish smile.
Is that Merritt?
Hi.
Who
yes.
are you?
Merritt like lifts his hat and like a hello.
Get off my lawn.
They have like those huge rubber gloves that go on past your elbows up on, and they just kind of like quickly like begin pulling them off, and it's really like slimy, and they just like pulling it off, and then they lift their goggles up onto their head and just kind of like give you a look like, holy shit, okay. You're here for Geo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go get him real fast.
Okay.
Nora just
I
disappears back into the engine room before you can say anything else.
Pen waves
just-
goodbye.
They do not notice.
Dang.
I just looks back at Pen and Nora's like, well, okay. He's still not on the ship, by the way. He's like, he has not been invited now.
You wait like less than 30 seconds and you just hear
I love you so much.
I'm so happy.
and then just like boom 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 hey and Gia just like jumps onto the deck and just looks ecstatic to see you.
I love Gia.
I love him so much.
He is also covered in grease except for he does not have any gloves or protection
Oh,
on.
bless.
It's
Oh.
just him.
He's
And
just
he-
nasty.
He runs over and is going to give you a hug.
It's just like, oh, hi, you just.
And he just wraps his arms around you tightly, and you now have a ring of grease around your waist. And he just goes, "Oh, thank God you're back. It's been a while, and I'm look. Okay, the ship is done. It's good. It's ready. Are you ready to go?"
Just about. We literally just got back from that hunt, is the thing.
What's your point?
We'll be ready soon, but
Okay.
we would have to collect Reverence and Noah from recovering at the guild. Hi.
Hello.
Sort of
Hi.
looks at his own coat that's now like covered. Is like,
He lets go of you and kind of goes, "Oh," and just kind of like pats it and tries to like rub it off, and it just makes it worse.
as he like starts to pat it, Merritt just like gently pushes his hand away. He's like, no, it's fine.
No.
I
Look,
will
I,
do
I,
this.
look,
It's
I
okay.
can fix this. I can do this. Just put a little. I want to take a dip in the sea.
I was about to say, jump in the fucking ocean. It'll be fine.
I'll consider it in a moment. Maybe not. I'll just cast fly.
Into the sea?
No, on myself, and I'll just ring the jacket through, and not wear it on the way back. Ugh. I think he shivers at thought, but then stops. Anyway, I haven't been quite able to figure out exactly how long did we go. It doesn't look like it's been that long. There he is. Zoom.
I was
Oh.
hoping for the visual.
He's here.
He's so
Yes.
wonderful.
A
They're
wide-eyed
real
boy.
fast.
Give me. Yeah.
There they are.
There they are.
And poop, gone.
I mean, yeah, because they are, you know.
I miss them.
What did you ask real fast?
Merritt was like, so how long were we gone
Right.
exactly? I haven't been able to figure it out yet.
Gia kind of like gives you a weird look, and then it's just like, and he starts counting on his finger really fast. I'd say
As
roughly
he
3 weeks.
Okay, that's not so bad. Could have been worse. Okay. Good. Sure.
Give or take. Why?
Well, we ended up within the Feywilds, which can, you know, trip up time a bit.
Then you are lucky.
I would say
He'll,
so.
like smile.
Merritt sort of weakly smiles and goes, the time I was in there before last, I lost some months, I believe, so that's very good.
Well, I do wish you would have given me like a little bit of a warning. Like if you could have been gone for I don't know years.
Reverence in the
Well, I
distance
didn't
just
know.
fucking starts crying.
A single tear goes down her cheek as she lets her hair dry. She doesn't cry. But Merritt goes, well, at the time I didn't even know, so...
That sounds unpleasant.
I mean, it was mostly fine. There was plenty of deer. One giant monstrous deer is a very good time anyway.
You'll have to tell me about this, but there's plenty of time. We're going to another
We do have
continent.
the time. Maris looks, he's still standing on the board, by the way, because he's like, wait, yeah.
Gio sort of like notices and goes, "Oh, you, would you like to come aboard? I see you brought your friend. Hello, Pen and stranger."
Hello, Gio.
Yes, we have a new friend with us. And, Merritt steps back and sort of presents Pin and Nora standing aboard, or standing, on the pier. We now have... Oh.
Hello.
Wave at the same time.
Very enthusiastic from Gio, as always, as everything he does.
Sweatily from Nora.
As always, as he does. But yeah, Merritt goes... Gio, this is our new friend and latest recruit to the Horned Hell, Nor.
It's a pleasure to meet you. And he begins walking down the board, greasy hand extended.
No, not my breezy.
Merrick goes, Gio, you might want to not?
You are correct. And he puts his hand away. It is a pleasure to meet you, new friend. I am so sorry.
Size, really.
I'm not usually this lubricated.
Merrick just laugh.
Nora sweats harder.
Yeah, Merrick.
Hello.
Hi. I am Geo Phallus. Fulas, I keep saying phallus. It is not good.
It's not good, dude. It's not the best.
I'm Geo Fulas. This is my ship. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm sure any friend of these wonderful people here is an amazing person. I wish I could shake your hand so much.
Snore. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure is mine.
Nor may or may not be coming with us. You can make the decision a bit later, friend. But yeah, he had to come along for the hunt, which is something none of us could quite anticipate could happen, as it did. But again, time to explain that later. But yeah, I just wanted to check that things were fine. Again, we could have lost a lot of time, and I had only just realized that this morning.
Oh, absolutely. No problem. I'm always here if you need the time.
Mir sort of looks back at Jack and looks at the mess that is Geo right now. He goes, "What even are you and Nora doing? I'm slightly concerned what you have covered me with, friend."
Engine work, I would not go near an open flame.
I usually don't, but I will definitely remember that.
Wash well. Just, oof. Do not, ooh, God. Maybe definitely take that dip in the ocean.
Yeah. He sighs because he's like, oh, it's gonna be cold. Just getting near the water.
Other than that, I wouldn't worry about it. It's complicated machine stuff. No offense, you don't seem like the type to understand it.
I will take your word. More sort of knowledge will. Your machinery is amazing, but a bit beyond me.
Understandable.
Have a nice day.
I suppress the urge to say have a nice day so much.
I'm not as strong as you, so.
Right. Nonsense goes. But within the next day or two, I should be ready for the psycho trip, along with the rest of the group, whoever wants to go with me. So, almost time to leave. Hopefully, you'll be clean of engine work by then.
Oh, I would hope so. I would imagine so. God, I hope so. It looks like really distant for a moment, like really worried that he would be.
He just. Ooh. I died for there.
Yeah, you.
Oh, I thought I died.
I think
Oh,
we all
no.
did.
I think we all died a little bit there.
Yeah.
Satan came and killed us all.
All right.
Geo disassociated so hard. It got to all of us. Whew. It was
Geo-
hard. It was hard
God.
for me though, like because all I had was like this last little snippet of Delta speaking, but it's just that noise, just
Oh no.
in and out briefly. Not even like different noises, the same noise. It was stuck. I was afraid.
I think I heard you say like dissociation, but then it was only like the middle part of the word, and then it was silence, which is a good representation.
Yes. But yeah, I was making that point. Geo just disassociates and we see it.
Yeah. Like, this is gone for a solid second there. Before he looks back, he's like, it'll be fine. So, a couple days?
Yeah.
And you're bringing, what is it? There's like 7 of you.
It's well, 5, technically 6 if you count the owlbear. You do remember Dear Love. I
Oh,
hope.
yes, absolutely. How can I forget?
But yes, it'll be the crew before. Kaylin, I think, has gone off somewhere much happier either way. And then Norm, maybe not. Again, you have a few days to make that choice. Like he looks, over at Norm for that. Say that. But yes, at least the 5 before, not including Kaylin.
Geo nods.
All right, good.
Alright, we'll be ready to set out whenever you're ready.
Merritt nods and it's like, I'll let you get back to your engineering then.
Ah, yes. He, like, looks down as if he almost forgot.
I
It
love
kind
him
of, like-
so much.
Rubs, like, wipes his arm slightly on his shirt, which is also covered in grease. Goes, nothing. Okay. Well, it's been so wonderful to see you again. I'm glad you did not die on a hunt. I was a little bit worried for a little bit there. Because you just didn't. There's no coming back. But it's fine. And he claps his hand together, and it kind of splats, and he goes,
Oh.
A little goes on his face. Oh,
he just
no.
rubs his hands together a little, like, individually, not like, and just kind of goes, okay, all right. Well, see you and your companions in a few days, and maybe you too. Nor?
Not.
Nor. Got it. We'll remember it next time, probably. If I forget you exist, just act like it didn't happen.
Sums up.
Gives you a thumbs up back. Looks back to Merritt.
Merritt just sort of nods and walks, like, as he walks past Geo to go back to the pier, he, like, even despite the grease, just sort of like pats Geo's shoulder and is like, take care and don't get lost in all that. And he sort of like
Lost, we're
points
up.
at the grease.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Understandable. Maybe. I'll try.
Merritt and waves and see you in a few days then. And then like he actually does take off the coat, cast fly, and you see him just gently, gracefully hover down towards the water, and he
I
loosely
mean,
plays
you
it.
could just, like, go to the end of a dock like a
No,
normal
he
person.
must. He must.
The rest of you, Geo kind of like waves to Pen and Nor briefly before you see him go back to that to the hatch that leads below to the engine room, and then it's silent for a few moments, and then you just hear a really loud banging, and you just go, "Nor, let me in! I'm covered in grease!" And then there's some more banging before the door finally opens, and it's quiet again.
Let him in.
He's covered in grease.
Nor let me in, I'm just covered in shit!
Could be shit.
Oh no.
Could be shit.
We greased our engine with genuine shit.
No.
No. No, please.
Yeah, after the jacket ends up drenched, Merritt looks like more like sad about this, and just he does not put the coat back on. It's damp.
Yeah, it doesn't all come off, and you were like, "Ah, shit, I'm gonna need like actual cleaning supplies to get this off." Thanks a lot, Gio.
Thanks, Joan. But yeah, Merritt just sort of gracefully floats back. Jacket. He looks so sad. At the wind he has
Depression
to
is
face
on.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All right.
It's like, yeah.
Does
And
Penn still
they go.
have Noah's jacket?
I think yes for right now. They'll give it back.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
No, I was saying for Merritt, because they have a wet, yucky jacket.
I mean, Nora also has Merritt's blanket.
Oh, yeah, you want that
Oh
back?
yeah.
No, we just walk back and let Merritt suffer.
We just let Merritt freeze like a cold, sad cat.
No, I will give that blanket back. Please
Yes,
take it back.
Thank you. And
No, thank
now
you.
Merritt is, it's like a shitty cape. And then he just has his
It might
jacket.
be a little damp from North sweat, you don't know.
Oh, that's very
Oh.
unpleasant.
Not like damp, but like some spot. Like
That's
where he was
worse.
holding- where he was holding it.
Pit sweat.
No!
It's good that Nora gave it back, because otherwise Merritt would have just taken it back, just been like, this is mine. You are covered now. I am not. But yeah.
Contractual obligation fulfilled.
Yeah, so Merritt now with the shitty cape goes on.
All right. So do you head back to the Hornhill? You want anything else?
I mean, Merritt does, unless we make any other pit stops. That's where Merritt's heading.
I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. So yeah, you head back to the Horndale. By this point, I'd say yeah, it's like late afternoon. Noah still hasn't bathed Lilith.
I keep just imagining he's looking at Lilith so disappointed, and she's just a mess, just like very happy.
Yeah.
She's got like deer blood on her.
Oh.
Like she looks like she hunted.
She looks like the
She
murderous.
looks like she fucking ravaged a bunch of fucking deer.
She looks like she was set loose into a field and told to kill, and she was. Did.
Jesus. Ugh.
But,
She's
yeah.
just all happy and shit. Like not a care in the world. You know,
Yep.
just like, God damn it.
God fucking damn it, guys.
Penn is going to go into a room and write.
Okay. So yeah, Pen is dead, disappears.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Bad joke.
Bad timing?
Bad joke.
Good joke. It was hilarious.
Was it?
No.
No!
No.
Okay. I don't know what that was, but it happened.
Good is what it was.
For some reason, I covered my mouth too, as if that mattered. Anyway, Merritt takes care of the mess that the jacket is. Tries to. Might take his own bath just to warm the hell up.
Understandable. Have a good bath.
And just sort of after that, just chills in hell wherever there's room. Just sits. Actually, he reads that book as well.
Yeah. Give me a few.
Mm-hmm.
As I just like throw everyone in the tail real fast.
Can I see Rizzo's face today,
Maybe.
please? I've been good.
Except there is one.
By the way, I'm looking at the like books handed out to Merritt. I forgot he had one called Historical Idiots. You're 90% sure this is a history book. It very meanly describes various rulers throughout history from all worlds. You're not really sure if any of it's real, as you've never heard of it. People or places. There's little pictures of their faces with crudely drawn on glasses, mustaches, snot, and acne. God.
Good
Hello?
book. Hello.
Okay.
Hello?
I forgot that was the fireplace. I'm like, what are you doing in Stella's place? She's going to kill you.
Rivers is literally laid on the fucking floor. She's asleep.
She's out cold. Out warm.
Yes. Her hair is splayed out next to the fire and she's sleeping.
Yeah.
I like this. That
I like how Lilith is just on the table.
Lilith is lit. Everyone is avoiding this specific corner. Dirty Owlbear is just here. And Stella is not here to yell at you about it.
They come in and Merritt looks over and just sees Lilith splayed out and then Noah looking so disappointed in his bear daughter.
Alright. So, the book about Sekka.
Please, tell me. As if you haven't told me enough, tell me.
You sit down and begin reading, and okay. So, remind me really quickly, what do you know of Sekko?
Most everything is on the coast because it's like the desert is so extreme enough. They have barriers around the city because it's that sort of extreme desert. It is a desert. There may or may not be magic around it. I can't remember much else. Like,
Okay.
Magical specific places. Because
Yeah.
that was what Mare was thinking for his scholar of a father. Anyway.
Okay, so you sit down and you read through this book, and we'll say for
Posterity.
posterity, you glance through enough of it that you get a big gist of it without like all of the little details, or you can look through on your own leisure. But since this is like one afternoon and it's an encyclopedia.
Yeah, I mean, he'll like read it on and off on the trip there, but
Yeah.
just flip through it a little bit. Get an idea.
So Sekko is very special in the fact that its technology is further than anywhere else. And it's difficult to understand, especially since it's just a glance through. But there are a couple of pictures, and it's there's a lot of machinery and things here that you don't understand, and you don't have like any context for what they actually do besides there's like a picture of something and several people on it and they look happy and they're just kind of there and you're like, oh, it has wheels and
Roller
there's
coaster.
something on it.
Is Merrick gonna have to roll intelligence checks as he actually reads through this damn thing?
We'll see.
Okay.
And
I'm just
so-
imagining the face, like the expressions Noah sees across from him as Merritt's just like flipping through this big ass book, looking vaguely confused at it all the time.
that picture of Will Smith with 6 question marks.
Yeah, kinda.
And know exactly the one.
Yeah.
Matt, are you okay?
Uh,
What are you reading?
I thought it'd be a good idea to try to figure out some of the history and so on of Seiko, but I'm just a little bit in over my head right now. Maybe I'll deal with it on our trip there.
I'm sure if anyone could help you understand more about Seiko, it would be Geo.
And explain it with enthusiasm. Yeah.
Very much so. I think Geo would be a good teacher. But from what I hear, Seiko is pretty advanced.
That's a lot of what I'm getting to. He sort of shakes his head.
Yeah.
Like-
You keep like flipping through the book, and as this conversation is going, I'll just like interject in, I guess. There are pictures of the sort of line of Sekko from a distance, and these are pictures, by the way. They're not drawings, and I don't think you understand that. Maybe
I
it's
mean,
just
no.
you're like, this is a really good drawing, like a really good drawing. Like, what the fuck?
That's a very
Um,
good distinction for me as a player.
Yeah.
Oh, Merritt, what are you doing? Okay.
But these pictures of the coastline, it's in black and white. None of the pictures are in. But it's this very large flat coastline with these bumps you can see on it, and then there are closer pictures as sort of this whatever vehicle this picture was taken on was getting closer to the shoreline, and you see that these bumps are actually giant domes made of some sort of solid material that kind of looks like stone or something similar, and like as they keep getting closer, and there's like throughout this book there's many pictures of these things, but they're giant domes and each one of them is and they are literally they're larger than any city. Like it's a massive amount of land beneath each dome, and each dome is filled with like its own, it's the city states that you were kind of talked to about, and in connecting all of these domes is this these tunnels that have these strange vehicles that go in between them all, and each dome contains its own sort of ecosystem and self-sustaining crop.
Hmm.
God damn.
Merritt vaguely understands that, but still is like, oh, that's the one thing he can be impressed with, because he kind of understands.
Yeah, there's is less like, oh, what the fuck is this machine, and like, oh shit, that's a cool building.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, Merritt just.
Yeah.
Folds the
Bless him.
book back closed, has one hand on that, and then the other, he sort of puts his face in his hands like, oh boy. Well, I guess that's one place to go. Be fun to get there.
We are going to a place.
But yeah, so. Alright. So, around. Where did Reverence even go off to? He can't. I mean, he didn't get close enough to see you.
Oh no, you
behind
definitely
the bar.
can't see her on the
Oh
floor.
yeah, no, absolutely not.
Like, just-
Has no one noticed her at all? Like,
You
since he's
probably
been
noticed
in and
her come out of the downstairs area wet, and then she disappeared behind the bar.
out? Okay.
Well, Merritt, I think she's dead.
Huh. Oh well.
Noah just kind of shrugs to, like, does Merritt say it out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, Noah kind of shrugs and he says, "Well, I think she came up from a bath earlier, so I mean, she could have gone back down to her bedroom, but I'd imagine she's still around here somewhere."
Hmm. Just like glances at the bar. Is like, there's no one. Well. All right.
She could be laying down. She,
Could be. It's not unreasonable.
Play
yeah.
fucking hide and seek with Reverence. Except she's asleep,
Marco.
and you can't, and she won't say polo.
I mean, in fairness, like if Merrick Cribb sat down and like read through the book first, and then he's like, "Well, you
Hold up.
okay?"
Noah stands on his stool.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Damn it!
Does
Found.
he see Reverence?
Yes.
He points out Reverence and looks down at Merritt. She's there.
I found her.
Johnson squints at Noah, so responds like,
And
"Look."
he plops back down. And he
"Okay."
grins.
You're just so responds like, "Fair enough."
She's not dead. She's just warming by the hearth.
And we're sort of like leans on the bar and just sees her snoozing.
I can't stress enough how stupid she looks like right now. Her hair is all splayed out. Her hair is more in front of the fire than she is. Let me just remind y'all, her hair goes down to her ass.
God, what's really
Like the
funny to me
bottom
is like
thereof.
I like to imagine the
Damn.
only thing that's stopping her hair from catching on fire, you know, from just proximity is that that fire resistance tieflings have.
I mean, her hair's not like in the fire, but also
I know.
yes.
Well, but that's my point. Like,
But that's just her in general. Like, the only reason
Yeah.
she's not on fire half the time is because she has fire resistance.
I just remember that when we had captured the game master, she was half on fire, and you're like, "This is fine." Power
Yeah,
through.
pretty much.
Yeah, Mary just sort of looks. Just talk to her a bit later, and
Here's
he
the
goes-
thing, Merritt.
Speaking to Merritt now, as a player, I am Merritt.
Merritt walks up to the bar, and Reverence wakes up.
Yeah.
Proximity alarm, bitch. She just kind of opens her eyes. She surprisingly doesn't fucking.
Startle.
Yeah.
Mary just sort of like he tries to like looking, like, sees her. Have a nice nap by the fire there? Sure your hair isn't singed?
She sits up, pulls her hair into her lap, kind of messes with it a little bit. It's still damp. It was all right. It's a floor. It's kind of dusty back here.
Somewhere, Sedella ears get burned.
We've been gone for 3 weeks. It's dusty.
Like, Reverend says that, and it's like, Merrick goes, well, don't tell Stella that.
I wouldn't dream of it.
So, I discovered a little more on where we're going, and Merritt, like, holds up the huge-ass tome that is this History of
Reverend
Psycho.
looks at that and looks at you. And she's got the face that I'm making right now, which I hope you can hear. And she's just like, I am not going to read that.
Well, I'm going to try as we get there. Pray for me to your god.
I already do, but sure.
Ugh. The general basis I get is they are that much more advanced than anything we've seen. A lot like Geo's sort of whole thing, but even more.
Oh, I bet he loves it there.
I can imagine it's why he knows as much of it as he does. In case I'm particularly cold, my reminder, he has like the coat now thrown over one of his arms also, but he still has the blanket as a bad cloak.
Yes, you look it.
I am going to bathe. I'm going to deal with the mess that's been made of this. I will explain it later. Like, he holds up the coat.
She frowns at it.
Yeah.
Looks a little bit disgusted.
And I will be back probably if I don't fall asleep somewhere on the way.
Just don't sleep in the bath.
I probably won't.
All right.
He descends
Okay.
and goes and does that.
Reverence gets up. Her hair looks... It's a mess. It's just hanging limply down, all up in the way. And she goes, oh, well, I can't pick her up because I'm drawing. Hello.
Goes that way, Reverence.
She has a goatee now.
I can't pick this up either. Oh, there she is. Okay,
No.
this is an issue. Okay, okay, okay.
Understandable. Have a
Okay.
nice day.
Having a bad day.
Big mood.
Okay, where's the... okay, delete that. All right. She goes over here.
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna go sit in with Noah
Damn.
or any of these other fuckers she doesn't know.
Yeah.
She just plops down.
Rizlan turns to you, kind of gives you a look over, and says, oh, did Sleeping Beauty finally wake up?
Don't patronize me.
You've only been sleeping like a cat by the fire for, I don't know, 8 hours?
Rizlan, I have a lot of hair.
Oh, I've noticed.
If I don't dry it, it is bad. I can't even begin to explain how bad. Mildew.
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 Why not cut it?
She kind of gathers it into her lap and looks at it and frowns. I don't have an answer for that. I've never cut my hair in my entire life.
He nods.
She kind of uses her fingers to comb it out a little bit. It's so bad. It's a mess.
Do you not have a comb?
I do, but it's in my room.
Perhaps you should go get it. I think you're making it worse.
Why are you so sensible?
I don't know which one of us has 4 feet of hair on their head.
She looks at it real close and says, "Do you think it's 4 feet?"
It's just an estimate. 6 feet.
I'm not 6 feet.
It's definitely 6 feet.
That's concerning.
I've got good news and bad news, and it's you might be over 6 feet tall.
Reverence frowns very much. I'm going to get my comb. I'll be back. Please hold.
Mm-hmm.
She gets the comb. She comes back.
Zoom.
Zoom. She also brings with her whatever little ribbon she uses to hold her hair together or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Clasp. Whatever. And she sits and starts combing her hair. Bottom up.
Yeah.
She's cross-legged on the stool. Looks dumb. Balancing.
You say it looks dumb, as I am sitting literally cross-legged in my desk chair.
I mean, me too, bud, but this is a stool.
I think I've done that with stools too. Anyway.
Yeah. Priscilla, Fulmar, and Thalia are having their own conversation. So, they're having a good time. And
Yeah.
you're here brushing your hair. That's fine.
She just wants to be near people.
Yeah. Understandable. Have a nice day.
She is.
I'm just imagining now, like, throughout the guild, you'll just find really long hairs, and you're like, where does this end? Okay, there we
Where
go.
do you- It
And
ends
it's
on Reverence's
fucking
head.
reverence. You hide.
Where'd he go?
Nor's just been standing in the doorway for like an hour.
What has Nor been doing, Jess?
I thought I said Nora's gonna go up, but I don't know if I was just thinking that, and I just kind of didn't say anything. I was
You
like,
didn't say anything?
I don't think you said anything.
That's fine. Nora probably went to his room.
Alright.
Oh, fuck.
You good?
I don't know if you guys heard, like, my bone
I
crack.
did.
Yeah!
I mean,
did.
kinda, yeah.
Oh! She's good.
Yeah. Finally. Fuck off.
Yeah, I'm married.
Oh. Into the fucking water trough.
Into the fire. Okay, there we
Wrong
go.
way.
You'll get there eventually.
One day.
Listen, I'm trying my best.
It's okay.
I was trying our best.
It was just fun watching him fume.
Noah, like, it's been sitting here, just kind of just sitting around doing nothing, just kind of looking at Lilith.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, fuck it. Lilith, bring your dirty ass down.
The thump as she descends.
Reverence wrinkles her nose as you pass.
Are you just gonna have her squeezed by Sadie and Josephine, or? Wonder how this happens.
Hardest.
Oh yeah, there's not enough room between the counter and the stools people sitting here.
Make
Okay.
Lilith do a trick on the bar.
Oh, that's just gonna make the bar dirty. Oh, it's just gonna make
Stella will fucking kill
dirty.
you.
Stella will murder you if you get claw marks on her bar.
Don't you dare put that bear on the bar.
No, I'm not. Here's the thing. Noah kind of goes up, says, pardon me, I don't mean to be an intrusion, but could I have just a little bit of space to get through here, just really quick? And
I kind of
I'll
need to
be
get
out
my
your
bear
hair.
through the
He
through the zone.
gestures to his giant, dirty owlbear. Also, hold your breath as she comes through.
Sadie looks at you once, looks at Lilith, and literally like vaults over the table.
All right. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Just acrobatics. Goodbye.
And Josephine just kind of
Felicia.
like slowly down the other seats and just a hand over her nose.
Noah nods. Thank you. And he kind of pushes the stools out of the way a little bit, or pushes them in to get through here.
Oh yeah, it's loud. The schools are like squeaking against the wood.
This happens every time Noah goes downstairs.
It does.
Yep.
Just
It
usually
sure
it's
does.
like your friend's sitting there, so it's less noticeable. But you just pass
Yeah.
a couple of strangers.
Yeah, usually we're just like, oh, Lilith's coming through. Hold on.
So he goes down. I'm sure he takes a peek in the bathhouse and sees that it's still got people, and then he just goes to his room with Lilith.
Mhm.
And actually, he's going to do something a little bit protective. He's going to do calisthenics.
In his room with Lilith.
Yes.
All right.
Push-ups and shit.
Roll for athletics. Roll for sports.
Roll for sports.
Roll
Sports
for
are in this
sport.
game.
The 10 strength, if I remember right.
I don't even know what
Yep, a whole whopping 10 strength.
Athletics is literally the only skill that requires strength.
Yep,
Oh no.
yep, big ol' 0 right there.
It's better than a -1. What's up?
Yeah,
I'm
true.
concerned. Is Penn the strongest member of the party?
What's
At
Penn's
present,
strength?
possibly.
12.
Hang on. I do
Oh,
not have Reverence's sheet open like an asshole.
Oh my God, Meredith's
What
a
is-
twink.
Oh my god!
Well, I was never going to say it, but
Oh my god, Meredith's a twink. Reverence's strength is also 12.
We are pathetic.
Yes.
what's Snore's strength?
What the
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
So Noah sports the shit out of this.
So your room is small, and like you and Lilith hardly both fit in here. I think you sleep on Lilith most nights because there's
Yeah.
just no room, and
So the bed doesn't work.
Yeah,
and
no,
also the
I
bed is
think-
fuck.
I think he would have just threw out the bed. Because at that point, he
There's
just
just
sleeps
been like a
on Lilith.
broken bed in the corner of one of the rooms for like since Noah fucking.
Duh.
So you enter your tiny abode, and there's like, with Lilith in there, it's like a foot and a half of space all around her. So like she can crush into the corner, and there's enough room to like walk and stuff in here. But if she's just in the middle, it's very full. And you cram both of you in here and close the door behind you, and are like, ah, yes. What do I want to do until like there's shower room available? I'm gonna get sweaty, and you climb on top of Lilith.
Holy shit.
Some extreme
And Lilith-
sports happening.
Lilith is confused for a few moments. It's just wait for it, Lilith.
Be patient.
And you just kind of like stand on her back for a few moments, and she's not bothered by this. She's had worse. This is like she knows who you are and everything. And you just start fucking working out. You just, like, You're doing push-ups, sit-ups, fucking jumping jacks. You're punching the air. You're having like a. At some point, you fall off of Lilith. It just does not deter you. Now Lilith is on your back and you're doing push-ups.
Oh my god!
And Lilith does not understand how this is happening, and she's like, am I killing him? Is he dying?
I'm trying to eat the cookie.
And Lilith is just like chirping kind of sadly, and you're just like, 1, 2, 3, go Lilith, let's do this, yes! And like anyone in the hall is like shouting.
My favorite thing is
This
I
is
can
so
just
fucking
picture. I just picture Lilith's head doing the bird thing of just
Yeah.
twitching around like what? What?
Am I
Oh
killing
my
him?
god. Oh.
And after about an hour, both you and Lilith, even though Lilith didn't really do anything, are just exhausted. And
You emotionally exhausted Lilith with the confusion.
you just kind of like you slowly sit down on Lilith, and like at this point, I think you've showered already, but you're sweaty again, and you just kind of smell gross. And you
Yeah.
just like slowly sink onto Lilith because all of your body hurts. Because when was the last time you fucking worked out?
Yeah.
And Lilith is just like on her back, just like, "Ah." And you both pass out
Just
For,
like, nah,
like-
just gonna nap here.
for like a good couple of hours, and it's like it's past midnight when you wake up again, and you're like,
That's
oh Jesus, what is this?
Am I
Oh.
hungover? What?
It's like, am I drunk? Am I okay? Am I dying? And you just kind of have this moment of clarity as you wake up. The baths are empty. And you go and you bathe Lilith. It's so fucking good.
Very good montage.
Very good montage. Holy shit.
So yeah, that happens.
it just exists within these halls.
Yep.
Extremely excellent scene.
God, that was so good.
Am I killing him? Just sad
Is this-
chirping.
Is this dying?
1, 2, 3, come on!
Feel the burn! Oh god, my arms!
God, that was good.
Oh.
Yeah, as you're like sitting in the bath, and everything is definitely sore at this point, and Lilith is also just kind of chilling here. You're like, I sure did lift Lilith, a like 2,000-pound bear.
I sure did do that.
I love the way you said 2,000-pound bear.
God.
Oh.
So yeah, the fun times fucking in the Noah bedroom.
Oh.
Incredible.
Very good. So what's everyone else doing now?
Anyone else want to roll some nat 20s real
I
fast?
don't want to roll a nat 20. I don't think I need one. But when Reverence finishes combing her hair out, she kind of like she hesitates, but kind of like gently taps Rizlan on the shoulder.
Hey, looks to you.
Do you know how to braid hair?
Yes.
I can't do it myself, and Merritt like went and did something. I don't know what he's doing, and he usually does it for me.
He just kind of like pushes your shoulder to turn you around.
She turns while
But he
still
starts
talking.
braiding your hair.
She's blushing a little bit because like She doesn't know how to braid her fucking hair. What the hell?
No, that's not why. We all know why.
Shut the fuck your mouth.
We know why.
No, that's not why.
Shut the fuck your mouth. And she
Understandable,
just
they say.
says, thank you.
No problem.
I like to imagine, like, it's been long enough that Bert comes back and sees us like, aha, and then just waits. Just lets them have that.
Fucking crouches behind the counter watching.
Creeping?
Well,
Like, ah,
he doesn't
yeah.
like he doesn't like
He's
hide.
braiding her hair.
Yeah. I mean, Merritt doesn't hide, but he does just sort of lean on the counter. It's like, let this moment pass.
Yes, it's happening.
It's happening.
But yeah, Rizlan braids your hair. It's a nice enough braid. It's nothing fancy. It's a braid. It's well
It's-
done.
Fucking good enough. Reverence
Yeah.
can't braid her own fucking hair. Like, what is...
She'll take what she can fucking get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Merritt doesn't do real fancy things either, so it's good. It's fine.
She turns back what she's done and just smiles at him. Says thank you.
My
And then-
pleasure.
Merritt casually strolls. Just sort of.
Oh, there you are.
Hello?
You were absent.
I was taking my own shower.
I had to make
His hair's
Rizlan
fake.
braid my hair. You're supposed to do it.
I'm supposed to. Well, good job.
You're the only one who
He points
does.
his- I was more or less the only one who could, as far as I was aware.
Reverence shrugs. Like I said, I can't do it.
Well. How do you know how, Rizlan?
I've had my own hair braided before.
Ah. When it was about as long as Reverence's at a time, so I learned at least a bit.
Really?
Mhm.
6 feet long.
It's not Rizlan! I'm
I'm
not
kidding.
6 feet tall. She's smiling.
Maybe not quite that long, but close enough.
God, I just realized Noah's hair might be like 6 feet long.
Where does it land on him?
Cause it's like it lands around his butt or his thighs.
Shit! Why do we all have such long hair? What the fuck is this inconvenient bullshit?
Here's the difference, though. Noah doesn't give a shit when he washes his fucking hair.
Oh god. Ugh. Reverence cares a lot. God, Noah's hair's 6 feet fucking long.
Noah's taken 2 showers today and fucking lifted an owl pair. Noah does not care about his fucking hair.
Oh my god, though. Rizlan says 6 feet this time, and Reverence is like, it's not. And he's kidding. She's like, oh my god, wait, hold on.
She has
We
the
know-
epiphany we all just had.
We know somebody with 6 foot hair.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Who are we referring to?
You don't
No,
have to
he,
whisper,
like,
he's not in
leaned
here. Noah.
Yes, his hair's quite long.
He's like a billion feet tall.
I'm not sure that one might be incorrect.
No. No. I know my numbers.
All right.
It's a billion.
Suddenly Noah goes to outer space.
Bye, bitch.
I understand how he lifted an owl bear. He's literally a bridge to the moon.
Oh god. But yeah, there's just sort of So it's comfy.
Reverence just goes, kind of, after a second of silence, just like, I bet his hair gets mildewy.
No, wait. Hold on! Noah still does care about his hair. Just, like, not as much as Reverence, but he does care about it.
I mean, but here's the thing. With how thick is his hair?
It is pretty thick.
So that's gonna take like a very long time to dry. So if he doesn't like sit out in front of a fire to dry it, it's gonna get yucky smelling.
Yeah. No, he probably would at some point. Usually does go by the hearth.
God. I love this visual of just the two of them sat, just like, yep. That
Side by side.
solitary.
Yeah, we've got stupid hair. I get it. Whatever.
Oh, long hair problems.
Honestly.
Long hair problem.
Reverence is convinced that Noah's hair smells like mildew.
You can't stop this now.
Yep. That's fine.
She's never seen him dry his
Understand.
hair. Understandable. Have a nice day.
And thus, we sit.
Rizlan looks to you, Merritt, and says, "So, you've been gone all day. What were you up to?"
Shopping, mostly.
Did you get me anything?
Unfortunately not. You didn't specify to buy anything.
Reverence makes a face at you.
Merritt sort of just frowns. Shrugs.
She grins afterward. I'm Meredith, I'm messing with you. It's okay.
But, went shopping, got pinned their scarf back, kind of, and another one. Nora has a coat proper now.
Oh, thank goodness.
I have a few articles of clothing that could help with the heat in Seiko, as opposed to this that I have now. Oh. And like he then looks at his the like archery bracers I has that are really long. He's like, let me replace that too. I'll deal with that later. Went to bookstores. I think Norn Pin just got sort of like ink and the paper and so on. I got there it is, Funk. Just the book.
Reverence grimaces at this fucking book.
Because I thought it's a particularly good idea to learn about Seiko some more.
I nearly forgot you were going. You should perhaps think of visiting the Horned Hales branch there.
There's one there.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a little more comforting to know, even if it's not this same one. Having the familiar title brand would be around would be nice.
Yes, Agora is a good man. He is the guildmaster there. He will take care of you if you need it.
Nice to know. Anything else I should know about him in which case?
He's... How do I put this? Eccentric?
Reverence looks
like,
very
looks-
pleased.
Right, like looks around and it's like you've been seeing us this entire time, right? You understand.
Oh, no, this is, well, number one, the branch in Seko is hidden in the desert.
Oh, good.
And number two, the man is... he's a very good man, I will give him that. He's...
But
Well, he's deaf for one, so that's important. He will never tell you that. um, he's difficult to get along with, but he's rough around the edges, but a good man at heart.
Rizlan, what are you dancing around?
Nothing.
I've yet to spot the specific eccentricity you're referring to. I didn't say that word right. Anyway.
Oh, trust me, when you meet him, it will not be difficult to spot.
Is he a giant? Is he a big worm?
No, what? No, he's a dragonborn. What?
Reverence, you are having bad flashbacks to the
A
capital
worm?
there.
Reverence is laughing.
Is he a secret owl?
Is he a secret owl?
No, he's just, to my knowledge, a regular dragonborn. Perhaps speak with Margrave if you can before you leave and see if anyone could come with you.
This slowly
Fucking
approaching duo.
This very terrifying.
Speaking of Merit, when do you intend on leaving?
Well, I had actually, being a bit to that, I'd visited Geo, and turns out we've only been gone a few weeks, as opposed to months or so on, so that's good. I was thinking in the next few days. No one's opposed. You don't have to go with me. Though I'd appreciate it.
Shut up. Of course I'm going with you.
Merritt smiles.
Don't be silly. I need you to buy some clothes.
Good luck with that. We'll have to look further than the ones
Oh my god,
at
it's
before.
winter here. I'll have to buy
It
some
is.
clothes when we get to the place.
It will
I'm
be
thinking
summer
of
when you
that.
get there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm thinking of looking further when we get to the markets there that are actually more inclined to the heat as opposed to that out there. So, that'll be fun. But yeah, so that's about it.
Who all do you intend on bringing? Who do you want to go with you? Besides me.
I was still going to ask Pin, Noah, and consequently Lilith. And Nor I'd already technically asked, though I'll give him a few more days to consider it until we actually definitively decide, continue to Gio's ship. Then aside, I would invite any of the three of you, but I imagine you want to get back to business as usual. And he's referring to Team Red.
Falmar sort of looks up and quickly says, I actually have to be leaving soon. Back to home. I'm needed." And he looks down a little bit.
That's foreign to us. It's like, I thought as much. That's fine.
Belia struggles a little and says, "I can go if you need me."
Well, I'm not exactly expecting any amount of trouble. It's more just.
Oh, don't say that, Merritt. Now there's going to be a lot of trouble. Thalia, you have to come. You're the only one of us who's, strong.
I'm reasonably sure that's not true.
I mean,
Have you looked at us?
I have. I've fought with you.
I mean,
You know what I like?
Pen.
Not magic.
beast shaping.
You're wearing full plate.
Would you like some. He kind of like
no.
touches the armor a little bit.
Absolutely not. Thalia, you are incredibly impressive and very intimidating. I do not ever want to wear full plate. Thank you.
I don't think any of us are strong for that, Thalia, friend.
God, no. I can't even imagine lifting up your arm.
She laughs.
Oh, she laughs.
Holy shit!
Yeah, she laughs.
I just made Thalia laugh.
Yes, you did.
And she sort of,
Very happy.
she smiles at you and says,
She smiled.
I am flattered.
Oh my god.
And Rizan sort of like waits for Thalia to stop talking and gives her like a moment to be like, oh, and then just kind of turns to you and just like puts an arm on the table and like rests his chin on it and says, I'm rich merit.
Reference's eyebrows go up and turns to Rizlan. Where is this going?
Aaron squints at Rizlan, just like,
I suppose it wasn't clear enough. I don't need a job for a while.
well,
Good, you'll get to see the fucking boat.
this is true.
Oh yes, you're going on this boat.
Yes, you're going to see the Rizlan.
That is me, correct. Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi, my name is Reverence. You're going to see the boat, and believe me, because you're going to experience it.
I cannot wait.
God, if she turns to Mary, if Geo doesn't do the thing with the boat, I will.
I'm
Jump
sure
into
we
the
could
ocean.
convince him in some way or form.
He has to. It's faster, right? He said that.
Maybe. Probably. We've had another trip since then. Yeah. But Merrick goes, well, if you don't want to get back to regular missions, then yes, you definitely can come with us.
If I suppose I'm coming, we won't need to be speaking with Margaret about Agora.
Well, considering you won't like spit out whatever it is, I'd still like to speak to
Oh
Margaret.
no, I love the man. He is very close to me.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I'd still rather tell her that we're going.
Oh
And
no, we
stealing
could
some
tell
of her
her.
guild
I merely mean you won't be needing an additional escort.
That's fair.
Reverence is so in love with this man.
Rizlan just inviting himself along. Oh, that was so good.
Reverence
Rich.
could not insinuate enough how much she was trying to get Merritt to invite Rizlan. Are you kidding me? This whole thing was because Reverence was like sending vibes towards Merritt, like invite my boyfriend, invite my boyfriend, invite my boyfriend. Rizlan, how are you going to wear all that in a desert? Will you die? Don't.
Actually, I'll have you know, this is very comfortable in the heat.
Is it?
Yes.
I've never been in a desert before. Should I wear too much clothes?
No, you will die.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not sure. You do catch on.
That's true.
You do sort of just do that to yourself and other people. It's terrifying. Have I
Reverence
reminded
gives
you
you-
of that lately?
Her best grin. You haven't, but I always love hearing it. I am very excited to go to this hot place because it's fucking cold here and I'm miserable.
Oh, it's also quite cold there.
Shit!
It's hot and cold.
What the fuck?
It's both of them.
How?
Time?
Rizlan.
in the day, the sun is out and it's on fire, and then the sun goes away and it's very cold.
Reverence looks so confused.
It sort of like squints hard and then goes,
Why doesn't that happen in the summer here?
Because
life?
yes, essentially. There's other things to soak up the sun, so you don't have to burn alive. Whereas in Secco, it's just sand everywhere.
I am not excited about the sand. Last time I stepped in sand, I'm pretty sure it's still there.
Within your hooves.
Yes, Merritt. In my
Perhaps you should
hooves.
wash better.
Have you been sand? She fucking lifts her foot up. Do you see this groove?
I do.
It gets in there.
Mm-hmm.
Try having hooves, Rizlan.
I have.
Shit. What?
He just sort of like gets up and goes, "Well, I've got to go to sleep. It's been a long 3 weeks, and I would like to sleep for like at least 24 hours before I have to leave to another continent with all of you, so you." And he just turns around
Unreasonable.
and leaves.
It's just sort of squinting as he goes off very silently. And then as he descends down, Mary just looks at Reverence and goes, "Well, that wasn't very subtle."
When is he ever?
When he's stealing things, probably.
Fair.
Merritt
Check
has
your
not
pockets.
forgotten.
He checks her
Merritt
pockets.
checks her pockets.
Merritt actually does, even though Rizlan wasn't anywhere near.
Does not matter.
Both of your coin purses are gone. I'm kidding.
Wait, for real?
That moment of silence was both of us being like,
Hold
"Excuse me?"
on. Wait, what?
The chest work is still there, though?
No, you
I
have.
mean,
You have not been
Robbed.
thrifted.
like, Reverence will go after him and get her coins back. She's already thinking about going after him, so.
No, you have all your stuff.
Merritt like, just checks the glasswork pocket. He has not forgotten. And then it's just like, yeah, alright.
God, I
Yeah.
hope Rizwan like never sees Noah's room. 'Cause it just has the gold just sitting right there.
Don't let Reverence in your fucking room either.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, so. I'm good. Merritt just sort of chills, fears this book, and sleeps when it's time to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, Reverence gets up after a minute and is like, I think Rizlan had the right idea about sleeping for 24 hours. And she, like, jerks a thumb at the I'm gonna do that.
She turns away. She hear Merritt sort of mutter, "Yeah, go get him. I mean, sleep."
I will kill you with my bare hands.
I'm sure you could, if you can catch me first. He looks like he's ready to sprint. You should go rest, though. Really?
You go rest, have a good time. Merritt literally looks like he's about to jump over a table.
Yeah,
Remind me why you're my best friend.
I can braid your hair very well.
Fair. But Rizlan can too, so you need to come up with something else.
You're on thin ice, buddy.
Or goes, well, you have other priorities with him, so
Merritt, I swear, Reverence
Merritt gets up.
and fucking stomps over here.
Merritt's
Just fucking, she is coming after you.
Merritt sprints at the doors.
You come out!
She stands right here and she just goes, "You fucker!"
Does Merritt come like outside?
Yeah, I said he sprints out the doors. He sprints out the door.
Okay.
She
So
she fucking stands in the doorway like, Matt!
Noah and Lilith, like, they went outside and they like. This was like not that long ago. They went outside and just started shaking off. So you come out to that.
I thought you were right in front of the doors.
No,
Or
not
just-
right in front. They're off to the side a little bit. You're good.
Merritt notices this, but has other priorities. Keeps sprinting. You just see
Reverend
him
stops
run.
in the doorway because she's not fucking going outside. And she's like bright red, maybe from the cold. It's not. And she just goes, "You're a shithead."
Noah looks up at your shit.
Not you. Well, yes, you, but not right now.
Fuck you. Also,
you.
who just sprinted out the door?
It's
Is
Merritt.
that
Merritt's
what
like at
the
the
fuck?
end.
I'm gonna
He
kill him.
looks at Rizlan, Reverence.
Is he here now?
Rizlan walks out. Hey guys!
Not you. Anyone but you.
What the fuck happened? You
Merritt's
need to
being-
chill.
I told her
shithead.
to go get some rest.
No, you don't.
And then I might have specified where.
Tell him where he can put his grapes! In the fridge. No!
That would be Merritt in the fridge.
Happening. Like, she looks genuinely happy, but also a little bit furious, and she's bright red. And she just, like, points at Merritt and says, "Come here this instant.
No.
Come here. I
Good.
will not hurt you, please. Come here."
The snow is actually refreshing. And he like gets closer, but he like circles to the side of the entrance.
Please do not make me get out in this snow, Merritt.
Merritt like crunches in the snow a little bit, just taking his time, and then gets close enough.
Chill the fuck
Shut
out.
up, Noah. We're about to have a moment. Act like you're not here.
Ah, fuck it. He jumps up and he just starts flying off. Lilith looks up
Have
at
a
him
nice-
longingly.
Oh, what have you done?
You abandoned her!
As he flies, Merritt goes, "Have a nice flight," and then sort of like it's
And-
within 10 feet of Reverence. It's like, yes.
Merritt,
Oh.
please, cut. She's like beckoning. Come inside the doors, so I don't have to come outside the doors.
Why?
She pinches at the bridge of her nose. I promise I'm not going to hurt you.
Merritt like considers. Steps further into the doorway.
Fucking as soon as he's close enough and like not outside anymore, Reverence goes up and just hugs him. Like real good. Like real good.
Merritt like stands there for a moment and then hugs back.
She just hugs him for a while and just says, "I love you very dearly."
Merritt just sort of like like hugs closer for a moment and then it's like, "I do care for you very much, Reverence."
And she pulls back and she just, "Lilith, please. We're trying to have a moment."
I like to imagine like she like stomps up and then just waits. Just looking sad.
She's polite.
Sits down,
Bless. I love
waits for
her.
a treat.
But yeah.
Yeah, Reverence pulls away and she just looks genuinely happy. And She says, I am going to go get something.
As she's throwing that out, Merritt's eyebrows went up.
She's
Merritt, come
grinning
here.
really
I have to
bad.
tell you something.
She fucking turns
gotta
on her.
get
She
some.
fucking heel turn and walks away.
Oh my
She just-
fucking god.
What the
Calls
fuck?
behind her. Good night, Merritt.
Slay, bitch.
Merritt looks at very sad Lilith. That's her. Come on, let's go.
She
Just
follows Merritt.
She just keeps following him. Nothing.
Noah, get back. Get back out there.
Lilith,
You're not here
understood.
right now.
New master found.
I love Lilith so much.
Protocol has been reinitiated. Lilith machine broke.
The pet fixes it, and now she's yours. But yeah, I mean, Merritt.
She's like a lost puppy.
Thing is, Merritt was gonna go to his own room and he'll follow, but he'll just be like, "Oh no." It's like
Oh,
she
no.
keeps going.
You're not allowed in here. Please leave. This is where you're supposed to leave.
No, he's gonna be. It's like Noah's going to be looking for you. It's going to be a worry, and Lilith, please. But she keeps just.
I imagine she gets to your door and she plops down on her butt.
She knows.
She knows what's up.
I just remembered this. One of his spells as a half dryad is in fact Goodberry, and he
Yes.
like
Give that girl a treat.
yeah he gives one to Lilith. It's like here, and then pat like ruffles.
She
her
is
headphones.
so happy.
Oh.
Her,
Her feathers again.
Yeah, her feathers kind of ruffle up, and
Oh.
she kind of shakes them out. And she eats the berry, and gobbles it down.
Oh.
And her little nub wags.
I love this weird dog so much.
Man, your dog's weird, but she's real good.
Oh, precious, precious. Fucking weird doggy.
God, that dog's big.
But yeah. She kind of makes some happy owl noises and moseys off to Noah's bedroom.
Goodbye, friends. And then Merrick goes into his room. Yeah, I love this weird dog so much.
Okay, but what's
Alright.
Reverence doing?
Please.
Don't
Rev.
make me do this.
Please?
Please.
Please.
Gonna get something.
I mean, she definitely like hovers near Rizlan's door for a while. But like, and probably like Merritt goes past her while she's standing there, and she like makes a face.
As he passes by, he just goes, "Go on, I believe in you." And then, like, as he passes, he just gives thumbs up and, continues to his room. With Lilith trailing
Where
Merritt
chirps
should knock
at
on the door as he
Reverend
passes.
as she passes by. Oh, what'd you say?
Merritt should knock on the door as he passes.
He believes in
Please,
her.
God, no.
She's got this. I mean, I can't remember where exactly his room is in relation to Rizlan's. I think it's further down the hall or something
Yeah.
similar to that. Like,
Business is one of
Merritt
the
gets
first.
there, and
She's got a dumb R on it.
yeah,
Mhm.
that I remember.
Here's the
That's
thing.
the
Reverence
decide.
has a no. Reverence doesn't. This one, me, Siren. Sorry, I'm Reverence right now, so it's I can't differentiate. Me, Siren has anxiety.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I'm not having a nice day.
Well, I guess I can kill Rizlan.
No, that would be worse.
But like, I imagine even with those like waiting for, because again the followed him down the fucking hall, Merritt down the hall. Merritt like stops and considers a moment. And is like, "Do you want help with that?" And like he sort of does like a knocking motion.
Reverence looks appalled. No, absolutely. She's like trying to keep her voice down, but Rizlan can almost definitely hear her.
Merritt just snickers.
No, fuck off.
And then he
She
goes into his room,
buries her
so
face
on.
in her hands and she starts to walk away. She can't deal.
You must.
It's too late. She's walking away.
Well, all right.
God damn it!
Siren, please. Don't do this.
She gets like a quarter of just a little bit further down, and she just like turns around and speed walks back over and knocks on his door.
Thank you.
The door opens pretty much immediately, and Rizlan just kind of like leaves.
Reverence immediately puts her face in her hand. She's like, "Oh God,
Her face as red as her horns.
God, yes."
He has not opened the door all the way, just kind of like enough for him to like look at you in the doorway, and he says, "Can I help you?"
I don't know.
Why don't
Mary's
you
being
come
rude.
in and we can find out?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Sure. You boy. It's happening.
Okay. He opens the door wider, and
Uh-huh.
you come in his room, and that's where we'll fit. Because it's 3 o'clock and a hurricane is about to hit my house.
God damn it! Be safe!
Delta, if you die in this hurricane,
No!
I take this dark knowledge with me.
I will kill myself and come kill you in the afterlife.
Got blocked by a hurricane.
I will fucking end you. Do not let this hurricane kill you, you goddamn.
Please, we have to do this, and you have to visit me in October. Damn it! You
It
have the
took
tickets.
so much effort to knock on that door. You can't do this to me. I am slamming my finger onto my desk in emphasis. It hurts.
Understood.
Oh my God. I have to wait a whole fucking week to deal with it. This is gonna be the only thing I think about for the next 7 days.
Hold on while I just adjust all of this. Goodbye. There we go. Fog of War, set to no.
First. Oh, it's set to no. There we go. Those guys.
why isn't Rizlan here?
Don't do this to me.
I mean, he will
I
be
don't
on the
deserve
trip.
this.
Here, let me just move these two.
Fuck you. I don't deserve this kind of
Make
treatment.
room.
Here, I can
Oh my
I can amend this.
God.
Make sure you put the right one.
Just wait
But
for
which
it.
one is right? We know
Wait
which
for
one we
it.
want to see.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
He's
Long
here.
and behold.
He's right. I can wait. Okay,
He's
I
so
thought I could
high.
move him for a moment,
Reverence
but
is
it's just the
gone.
party icon. Oh, she's gone to visit her best friends in the void. Almost. For a moment, I thought I could move the Rizlon, and I was so excited, but it's just the party icon underneath him.
Yeah. So yeah, we did it. We played Dungeons and Dragons before killed me.
You can't die. Partially because I love you very dearly, but also because you've done this to me.
I mean, I'll fucking try, but no promise.
With a small side of, I'm excited for Seiko, but also this.
I am very excited for Seiko, but this is the. Where's that fucking picture? This is the only thing. Unfollow me right now. This is the only thing I'm gonna fucking tweet about for the next week.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I woke up my whole house screaming.
Mm-hmm.
I know I did. Why don't you come in and we'll find out? Fucking. Oh my god.